Nothing like a good stretch coming out of the forking chair. I don't know why I say forking, sound like I'm southern there. Saturday night. Random early evening stream just for the fun of it. Hopefully today can be a good old relaxing evening. Hoping so, because yesterday was a little bit wild. especially was earlier this week too. Hey, what's up, Jay? How you doing tonight, man? Oh, just glad I can finally relax, because, like I said, yesterday got a little wild, especially stuff from earlier this week, which I may talk about a little bit. Yo, Ulysses, what's up, dude? Jack, what's up, dude? You can join if you want. If I do give a link, I'll announce if I'm gonna include anybody or anything. I don't know if it will show in the comments from here, but like, I want to take a bit of time to just chill for a little bit and talk, because other than some stuff going down recently, I wanted to finally enjoy myself, because got to go back to work tomorrow night. Been away for the last 3.5 weeks because there's been a shutdown. Means it's going to be the last time work's done until, like, I think Labor Day. I think that's the next holiday, because I don't think anything happens in August. Then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, so it's hard to think that this year's already flying by, and the last 3.5 weeks have just been involving either housework or relaxation with the better half. So I can at least bring up the better half, but I gotta choose my terminology carefully here, because I don't want to give too many spoilers. So Sunday, went with my significant other out of town. We're out from late Sunday until around late Tuesday. Spent a couple days at a hotel. Action happened on Sunday night, which loved it. Oh, 1 second. Let me catch up with the comics quick a second. Messenger doing something right now. All right, understandable, dude. Hey, Charles, what's up, dude? So anyway, spent time with the better half for our 3-month anniversary. Just recently happened. Loved it. Spent time at the hotel for a few days. But then Monday was a little iffy, because I know I had a bit to eat around dinner time Sunday night. Woke up on Monday morning, chilled a little bit, and I showed my significant other a little bit of wrestling. First time, I know my significant other at least is more familiar with the wrestlers rather than matches, so I showed my better half some of the Hell in a Cell match between Mankind and The Undertaker from King of the Ring 98. Some surprising moments in there. And we also watched some of Raw together. I mean, although I did not see all of Raw this past Monday, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Let's see. Someone's made a post on YouTube telling people the problem with him to fight him. What else is new? He thinks that the only way to settle any verbal dispute is to get physical. I want to get physical. I'm probably going to get that song stuck in people's head now, aren't I? Got some poontang pie. I'm not diving into the full details there, because remember, we're on YouTube. But was going through, Monday, like I said, we were hanging out at the hotel, stayed there all day, just relaxing, sleeping, watching TV. Surprisingly watched a bit of Disney Channel for the first time in I don't know how many years. Checked out some of those cartoons to have some fun. We were going to probably try to watch some stuff online, but we kept forgetting. And like I said, we also watched most of Raw from Monday Night Live as it happened. But what happened on Monday was a little weird. So if you've been on my Zuniga's a Man channel, I mentioned a couple months ago, I got pretty sick. Oh, I'm here too. Hey, how you doing tonight, Dale? Winter King, good evening. So, like I said, didn't eat anything after dinner time-ish Sunday night. So then around, I want to say late lunch, early dinner period. Oh, freaking email again. Okay. Oh, that was YouTube telling me I'm live streaming. I don't need an email about that. So it was around late lunch, early dinner, chilling, and my significant other and I started to have dinner together. Kind of like ramen, had broth in there. Easily slurped up the noodles. There was also green beans and eggs in there. But then for some reason, after this, I started to feel iffy. Let's see here. which is Batman Sub-Zero. I might have to check that movie out. I didn't know that was even one that exists. Do you remember the Disney Afternoon? Not really. Like, I do remember some Disney stuff from back in the day, like when you had some Disney cartoons for one Saturday morning on ABC, but wasn't a huge, like, Disney guy when I was a kid. More Nickelodeon-ish. But anyway, after we were watching TV and, like, trying to have some food together, like, trying to enjoy our day together, all of a sudden, I started to feel sick. Mostly like a tension headache. And for those who aren't fully familiar with tension headaches, they're the kind you can feel in the back of your head and neck area, which I absolutely hate. So for the next little while, I just laid there in bed because I was too afraid to sit up because I was just feeling woozy. So then anytime I tried sitting up, nausea kicked in. So then the whole time my significant other is laying there in bed, chatting and everything, and my hands are on the back of the left side of my head and neck area because that's where the tension headache pain is coming from. So then I'm still laying there in bed, and all of a sudden I hear the words, "Do you want to go to the emergency room?" And I'm just like, no. Because, like, I've been to the emergency room before back in 2017. Not doing that again. So then after a little bit, Raw is also still happening. We watched most of Raw. I passed out around 10:30ish, so right around the time Sami Zayn, Ilya Dragunov was going on. But I think it was right before then was when all of a sudden I was laying there, and all of a sudden I felt the nausea kicked in, even though I didn't sit up in bed, jumped out of bed, ran to the bathroom, got sick in the bathroom. Thankfully, that was the only sickness, like, involvement there. Season 3's Teen Titans. I also still have to see that show. I know my brother liked it, but I never got around to watching it. Hope it's not food poisoning. No, I highly doubt it. It was either because I went a long period of time without getting food, or maybe it was something like with my blood sugar, because, like, I didn't have any sugar or caffeine during this period. Because I know it wasn't as bad as how I felt back in early May when I got sick, but I still technically got sick because, like, I don't get physically nauseous and have that after effect very often. But thankfully, only got sick once, made it to the bathroom time, then just laid back in bed, fell asleep around 10:30ish. So, like I said, before Sami Zayn, Ilya Dragunov happened. Then woke up in the morning, felt just fine, got our stuff, got out of the hotel, traveled around a little bit, went to a place like a distillery to enjoy some pizza and everything, which we had to reorder because the DoorDash person accidentally gave us the wrong pizza at first. So then we got that all settled, eventually came home. So it was a pretty relaxing way to spend 3 days. Loved it. Then last night was also a little bit weird. So my better half suddenly comes along, calls me about 10 minutes before getting here, and then I had my window open, which is very rare, and I could see a reflection off the corner of my wall where I saw lights flashing. I'm like, uh-oh, somebody got pulled over. I looked out the window, and I realized my significant other was right there at the end of the driveway, having just gotten pulled over by an officer because, well, there's construction going on nearby, and you can only go certain directions on the road, and that alerted an officer. But at least there was that, just the quick settlement there. Got in the car, because thankfully, like, I had to take a shower before this because we were doing, like, painting or staining or whatever the terminology is for repainting, like, the back porch deck area. Got in the shower, got in the car. Then we were going around doing, like, DoorDash, and of course, smoking weed a little bit, like, relaxing ourselves and eating snacks and everything. Then all of a sudden, around, like, 2 or 3 in the morning, we were there, like, we took a pause from DoorDash. I'm laying there in the passenger seat of the car, kind of reclined back. We're in the parking lot of a Denny's. And across the parking lot above a building, I think it was like Primerica or whatever the place is, I saw a billboard behind there. And at first, I don't know if it was because it was late and I was kind of sleepy or because I was high. It looked like they were offering a billboard advertising like $29 for a cup of coffee. But then I keep focusing and I realize, oh, wait a minute. That's not a cup of coffee on the right side of the fucking billboard. That's a storm drain cover that looks like it's on a bucket. And it's saying like $29 for like a single storm clean, like, so some kind of cleaning service there. And I was just like, why? Never try to translate a billboard when you're high, folks. Just make that clear. You gotta, Like, even when you're in the passenger seat of a car, your brain can play tricks on you where you're trying to decipher a message from what you're reading from across a parking lot. And of course, we eventually came home. I didn't get home till like 4:30 after also taking a 20 to 30 minute nap because I passed out in the car. But thankfully, everything was all good. Happily so. Yeah, I saw this on your Facebook. Well, I don't think well, unless it was the Facebook page. I know I did not put it on my personal profile, but I know I posted also on Twitter and Discord and other things like that. But now, there's something that's got to be addressed here, folks, because there's some drama that's also been going on. So, yesterday, it was around noontime, I was alerted through Facebook that somebody had stolen my live stream from a few weeks ago. And I'm pretty sure I don't have to say what stream, but you all can kind of figure out, put the pieces together what stream I'm referring to. So somebody took my stream, chopped it up into the parts where there was only the arguments going back and forth up. So it was like still over 30 minutes with continuous clips. And the video was edited to where myself was visually cropped out of the stream. So you only saw the other person the whole time. So there were still full clips of like the entirety there, like full clip of this first part of the argument and the next part where the argument happens again and more and more. So I decided to finally take action against the video. Because of course it's my live stream. So I filed a DMCA takedown notice and got the video taken down. Shortly after the video got taken down, the other person within minutes is frantically emailing me, begging me to retract the strike. Now, I'm not going to give this person's name. People in private who I've recently spoken to probably know who it is. In fact, I've made tweets about stuff like this. And in fact, let me go back over the email screenshots because I've got them here on my phone. I will read them exactly as they are. So the initial email from yesterday at 1:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the headline for the email says, "Dude, please retract this." So the person is already frantically asking me to remove the strike. And he says, "Sean sent me this and told me to upload it. I'm nearly homeless. I don't want beef with you. If you retract, I will delete it if it's a problem." So hold on a second. First of all, I don't care who sent you the stream. Why are you listening to this person and thinking it's a good idea to re-upload my stream the way that you did to your YouTube channel? Especially when you said, like the video title said, the person's name, storyline, drama, return, stuff like that. Also, you're claiming that you're nearly homeless, but I'm hearing reports that that is a load of bollocks. And also, you're saying you don't want beef with me, but yet you stole my video. Especially when there's been a history of beef there between you and myself. Then the person has the audacity to file a counter notice against the strike that I filed. And you know what they said in their rebuttal here for the appeal? Here's their exact quote. "Sean's Viewent has given me full permission for full use of his clip here." In all caps. First of all, it's my clip, because the footage you got came completely from my live stream that happened here on this channel. And number two, the other person that you mentioned there within the counter notice does not have the authority to grant you permission to use my content. I don't care that the other person was in there. The permission and everything involving that goes to whoever owns that piece of content. And that stream belongs to me, as it happened exclusively to my YouTube channel. So the only person that decides who has permission to use the clips and everything from stuff from my channel that's original content is me, not the other person. The other person has no say, and they do not speak on my behalf. Plain and simple. So now the emails start happening even more. Hey, what's up, Nick? Been a little while, dude. So next email, I said, "You're begging for the video to be reinstated, yet you claimed in the counter notice that Sean gave you permission to use the clip from my stream that came from my channel. And then his response was simply, Sean gave me permission, bro. It's like, again, he does not have the authority to give you permission to use content on my channel. That is up to me. My content, not his. He has no say in this conversation. Once again, if it was a stream that happened on his channel, then he has the permission, like authority and permission to give for using that content. But again, he does not, because it's not his live stream that you stole. It came from me. Oh, trying to pull up a comment. Did you file copyright against the individual? Yes, I did. He stole my stream, and like I said, he chopped out out of the 1+ hour of the stream. He completely kept all the clips together where there was the argument, so that was still over 32 minutes, full clips and everything from beginning to end. No transformative nature done whatsoever. There was no commentary, there was no reaction, no criticism, none of that stuff. And now he's in frantic mode trying to get the video reinstated and get the strike removed. And once again, his counter notice says Sean's Viewent has given me full permission for full use of his clip here. But once again, Sean does not play a factor in this because he cannot give out permission on my content. So once again, in the emails, he says, Sean gave me permission, bro. Then follow-up, he says, I'm a fan of you, brother. Used to have 1K. You made me laugh, but it's fair use. Me and him are family. First of all, you saying you're a fan of me, but when I kicked Peter out of my life, you had the audacity to leave a comment claiming that I'm going to be friends with Peter again one day, which has not happened. And then you're also trying to say that it's fair use, which it's not. There are 4 pieces of criteria for fair use. And taking a video and chopping it up the way you did to try to visually crop me out of the video, you did not transform it to make it new content or anything like that, does not fall under fair use. Now, my response to his email, saying, first of all, Sean doesn't have authority over the use of my live stream footage. It happened on my channel, which means it's my stream. He has no say who, quote unquote, has permission to re-upload the video. Second, trimming the video and cropping myself out of the footage doesn't constitute fair use. What exactly is being transformed? How does using half my stream the way that you did count as fair use? So then his next email response saying, I will delete it if you are not that mad, bro. No hate. Sorry, have always been a fan, just trying to capture his side, which he has the right to put out. No. But then my response was his whole side is easily visible on my channel because the stream is still 100% left intact. Absolutely nothing was taken out. If people want to re-listen to that stream and hear it, they can hear it in full. There has been no tampering since the video or live stream ended a few weeks ago. Now getting back to the email, as I said, he doesn't have a say in who can post the content from my stream. It's one thing if it was from a stream on his own channel, but he can't give permission to content that he doesn't own. It's that simple. Now, the next one is when he starts typing in all caps. 1 second here. Let's see what Byron has to say. Morgan favorite to retain at SummerSlam with the 9-2 odds, and I agree with Morgan being champ has me hooked. I mean, I will give props, like the whole Revenge Tour and the character work has been pretty good for what she's been doing so far with Dom and Rhea. But we'll have to see how things go next week for the pay-per-view. But anyway, getting back to the emails. Now, 1 second. Great jelly. Let's see. Can you throw a brick at a car that's brand new and try to sell the car? I'd rather not. Because even if you try to sell the car, like you throwing a brick at it counts as vandalism because you're messing it up. So I wouldn't know if you can, but I'm not going to do something like that. That's completely unjustified. Regardless, let me get back to the emails here because I'm losing my train of thought. But now he's responding, typing in all caps, saying, retract it. Sean's Viewent image and copyright. You don't owe him, brother. Retract. I am homeless. Do it, please. So he's typing in all caps here now for his response, which leads to my response saying, the copyright of the stream belongs to me. I didn't claim ownership of him. Please don't twist my words. Because this whole thing is not about copyright / ownership of Sean, his image, or his name. This is about the ownership of my live stream, which he completely went against. I did not claim copyright saying that, oh, this video of Sean, I own it. No, this is about the overall content of the stream that he stole. It's not about the person. It's about the whole video itself that he took from me. So then, once again, he is typing in all caps saying, "You are so wrong. Sean has his side. I am his side. Clearly, I am right. YouTube sided with me." So again, he's still not making logical sense. So then I reply saying, "Why are you typing in all caps like a frantic person that's in need of medication?" His response, "I am homeless, mentally and physically fucked up." And then the last email there, I reply saying, "Typing in all caps doesn't fix anything." And then since then, he has not replied to any emails. But I know for a fact he has not deleted the video now, because when you have your copyright system or tab there on YouTube Studio, you can keep track of videos that you have taken down, and it still says the video is private, not deleted. But now things have escalated because I have been alerted that the other person is trying to dox me. All because I took action against him stealing my video. And I have the video over here on my other monitor. I will not show it because I don't want to show the other person's content without getting consent to even showing it, but I'll describe what is on the screen. So I'm being shown here some screenshots. I don't know who the other person is involved in this conversation. That has not been elaborated on. But the video has my name tagged in it, in the video title. 1 second here. Man, you always track the nutcases, don't you? Yeah, unfortunately. It's a pretty weird thing. I track nutcases like honey attracts flies. They always come out of the woodwork, don't they? But anyway, I'm looking at the video here. And at the start of the conversation, it's sharing a video link. And then the other person saying, "I need your help." The other person says, "Call me. What do you need help with?" And then he is starting to type in all caps again on the left side. And he's saying, "Doxing, Double Z TV, and others." And then there is a screenshot where he tried looking up my information with address and phone numbers and all this other stuff. So he's trying to publicly find my information and make it public. Now, I have been doxed in the past, but there's still never any justification for doxing, period. I don't care that you are upset that I took action against you stealing my video. Doxing is not acceptable. I am not doxing out your address or your full phone number or any of that stuff. So why do you feel that you are justified to do that to me in return? There's no sense of this. I don't care that you're upset. You wanted to prevent this? It's simple. Don't take my live stream. Plain and simple. Now, if you reached out to me and asked me, I would have considered it. Because there are 2 people that have also taken the live stream. 1 second here. Who types in all caps? In that instance, you, dude. But anyway, I've only had 2 other people that I know of so far that have also taken footage from my live stream, being a fan of YouTube and Joe Cronin. But when a fan of YouTube, when he did it, he actually personally messaged me and asked me if it was cool for him to do so, like show clips from my live stream, put it on his channel, and I gave him permission because he asked me directly, and B, he's a friend of mine, so I gave him the go-ahead. Then Joe Cronin, I also was told that Ulysses gave my link to the live stream to Joe to show him the stream, and Joe posted some of the, a couple minutes of the stream on one of his other channels. And even though Joe did not ask permission, Joe, I'm completely cool with, so I'll let that one slide. But this other person I have had history with, he did not ask permission to post a stream or anything like that, and he's trying to corrupt it, so I took action. And he thinks the proper answer after this, because I would not retract the strike and freaking took the video down, was he thinks it's perfectly logical to get me doxxed. You should send the link of this chat to that person and get them into your chat and confront them. We've seen how that type of thing goes. Next thing you know, if I try doing that, I would need some kind of verification that somebody is who they say they are, because you never know if somebody's trying to impersonate somebody. Next thing you know, there's a porn bombing incident, because you have people that do that. So it's like you never know who's going to be on the stream and who you can trust at the end of the day. But anyway, let me get back to this video for a second. I've shown the screenshot. It's shown in the video the person trying to look at my information and everything like that. And then the other screenshot, which is the 3rd out of 3 in the video that I am looking at, shows the rest of the conversation that was done through Facebook Messenger. So he's saying, report Kamisha to the authorities. The other person says, I ain't going after Kamisha or doxing Double Z. So the other person that's saying they're not going to dox me, thank you. But then the other person goes back and says, then fuck you, don't contact me, trash, if we can't dox them. Then the other person asks, why go after Double Z? Over his beef with Sean, yes or no? Then the other person that we're talking about says, yes, he tried to go after me over it. Fuck him. Then, of course, one of the other videos that was made on this other person was shared with him in the chat and everything about his claims of being homeless. So all that, like those 3 screenshots that I just mentioned, that I'm just describing right now, they're all in a video within a 1 minute 23 second time period. Hey, what's up, Spectral? How you doing tonight, dude? So yeah, that's the current update within the ever since between Friday and now. So to quickly recap, somebody else stole my live stream and was trying to alter it for no reason by visually cropping me out of the video and just showing the parts where the fighting was happening. So full clips of each part there. Did not actually transform the video. I took action getting the video taken down through a DMCA takedown notice. The other person is frantically emailing me, begging me to retract the strike and trying to say that the other person gave permission, even though the only person that can give permission when it comes to use of my stream is me, because I'm the one that owns the stream at the end of the day, because it happened on my channel and it's fresh content. But then now, because they're upset that I wouldn't retract the strike and give in to their demands, they want me doxxed. Where exactly is their justification for doxing? Oh, that's right. There isn't any. If you did not want the DMCA takedown notice, it's quite simple. You should not have done what you have done in the first place. You should not have taken my live stream. You should not try to throw somebody else under the bus and claim that they give you permission when they have absolutely no authority to do so. So yeah, that's at least the latest part of that. It is an absolute shitfest. And I do not know where the nutcases keep popping up from. One moment everything's cool, next thing you know, they open some kind of portal coming out of an outhouse, and they come out smelling like shit, being like, like drooling all over themselves, looking like they busted out of a straitjacket, walking like zombies, being like, must cause problems. It's almost like something you would see out of the original Dead Rising, except it's out in the middle of nowhere rather than inside of a mall. Good Coca-Cola. So your thoughts on this new Chicks WWE sign Stephanie something? I still cannot. I'm still not sure who this woman is. I have not heard any information. I'll have to check back on who this woman is that you're referring to. I do know who you're referring to, but I can't remember her last name. Probably run away if they get called out. Very true. Hate you. Yeah, hate you too, Sean. I'm either want to dox and I know it's not you, Sean. It's an affiliate of yours whose name begins with a D. That's who I'm referring to. I'm sure you can figure out who that person is. Because the other person claims that when they were uploading half of my live stream over to his channel, that you were giving him permission to do so in the first place. So if you would like to give your response to this, you're more than welcome to. I'll actually allow you. I won't bring anybody into the live stream right now, but if you want to say so into the live chat here on the side, you're more than welcome to give your side to this. Because now that you're here, I can at least reread the emails because we need clarity on this. So let me reread this because, again, like I said, the person's name beginning with a D, who you are friends with, so you can tell who I'm referring to without bringing up their name. Person said that you sent them the footage of my live stream and told them to upload it to his YouTube channel. And also saying that you gave him permission. Okay, give me 1 second, folks. I think there's somebody at my door. Okay, it's somebody trying to sell a fiber internet or whatever. But anyway, the person is saying that you, Sean, gave him permission to do this. Then he's saying that, let me read here. He's saying that he's begging me to retract the strike and saying that I don't own the copyright or image, which I never claimed to do so. So this whole time he is saying that he put the live stream because you requested for him to do so, and he's claiming that you gave him permission, even though, as I was saying, the only person that can give permission when it comes to use of my content is me. Let's see. Try to go back to the comments section. Second. It's not me that wants you doxxed. Again, I know it's the other person because I've seen a video proving that the other person wants me doxxed just because I took their video down that they stole from me. Doing fine. Glad to hear that, Spectral. Got nothing to do with it. Well, then the other person clearly has some kind of explaining to do because they are throwing your name under the bus within this conversation. Never told him to go after you ever. Well, and he, once again, has some explaining to do because, like I said, he suddenly starts re-uploading the live stream, at least half of it, where the fighting was going on a few weeks ago, and was claiming that you told him to do so. So otherwise, you may want to end up having a talk with him because I know you two are close friends. So clearly, something has to be cleared up here. Hey, what's up, Mad Max? Third-degree burns from that. Oh, God, dude. I have nothing to do with any of this. And I also find it weird that you somehow know that I'm live streaming or anything, dude. No permission for anything. I'm my own person. Yeah, because, again, like I said, the only person that can give permission to use my content is me. So I don't get how this other person can try to claim that you gave permission when, again, you don't have the authority. That's my decision. So again, this whole thing is getting rather bizarre. Because as I mentioned, in fact, let me reread the counter notice because when I... Hold on a second. Ask him. I have nothing to do with it, sadly. Again, I did ask him, but he keeps trying to be persistent, claiming that you're on his side about this stuff. But when I filed a DMCA takedown notice when he saw my stream, his response here in the counter notice says, Sean's viewant has given me full permission for full use of his clip here. Even though, like I said, it's my footage. Now, if it was a live stream that happened on your channel, Sean, that would be understandable if you were giving permission for somebody else to use it. But again, he cannot claim that somebody else can give permission to use somebody else's content like that. You're saying ask him, but again, I tried doing so in the emails. He is not responding. And now I have seen screenshots for myself that he wants me doxxed just because I would not retract the strike. In fact, let me reread the screenshots because I have the video over here on my side that is 1 minute 23 seconds long. Another person whose name begins with an S that you've had history with. He's saying, I need your help, doxing Double Z TV and others. Then he shows a screenshot of information there on the screen. And then, afterwards, he's saying, like the other person refused to assist him with doxing. Then he's saying that he wants me doxxed because of you're my beef, and because he's saying that I tried to go after him. But the thing is, he did not get permission to use my stream in the first place, and now he is behaving like a fool. When your channel means give you permission to keep my face and voice on your channel, you're the one who pretty much consented to joining the stream in the first place because you kept coming back and forth, dude. You didn't have to join the stream if you didn't want to, but you kept making the choice of being there and leaving, coming back and leaving, coming back and leaving. So you can't try to claim that something is done without your permission about having yourself on my stream when you made the conscious choice of joining. But then again, I feel like I'm going in a loop when it came to somebody else who was trying to make similar claims on other live streams. You gotta love this wacky world of YouTube, y'all, don't you? Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. Gotta love Coca-Cola late in the day. Let's see. Hey, what's up, I? I'm sure I'm watching right now. Yeah, how you doing tonight, I? But yeah, like I said, somebody has got to have a talk with that dude because, like I said, he steals my content, tries to claim you gave permission. He gives a counter notice, once again, doubling down on that and trying to say that you gave permission, even though, once again, the only person that decides permission on my content is me. Nobody else can, because the person that owns that is whoever's content that is, fresh new content, and that goes under me because it's a stream on my channel. And now, for the fact here that he wants me doxxed. No justification. So it's like, I don't get how this guy can try to claim that, oh, I uploaded a live stream, but it's fair use, when you actually have to transform the content to make a new and content of your own to count as fair use, which he was not doing, period. Taking half the stream to the point where there was only the arguments and then trying to visually crop me out of the video is not fair use. If he was like doing a reaction of sorts, commentary, stuff like that to the stream, like giving his thoughts and everything along the way, that would be understandable. But that's not what he was doing. It's like, I hate when people don't know the facts about fair use and the content ID system and so many other things. It acts like they can just throw it around thinking like, oh, I can do this. Like, I know that Wrestling Bios, he was uploading a few videos and he realized somebody on Facebook was directly stealing his like videos. Like, I think of like character creations, like about the creation of the Raven character in ECW, and I think like the Sting character in WCW for like his Crow character. Somebody directly re-uploaded to Facebook and their response was, oh, it's fair use. But I chimed in, it's like, dude, directly re-uploading somebody's video is not fair use. There's no transformation there of the content. YouTube live stream centric day and gosh, docs. Yes, the person who like stole my live stream, I took his video down with the DMCA takedown notice. And because like he wants the video reinstated and trying to throw another person, Sean, under the bus, claiming that he got permission to do so through him, which is not the case. He filed a counter notice, and now he also wants me doxxed just for giving him a strike. Like, dude, shouldn't have taken my video in the first place. So now, this whole thing is just so weird, because again, people just don't know what anything is. People just want to throw around fair use, thinking that they can just re-upload a video and it's like, oh, it's fair use. No, you actually have to transform and like work with the content. So, like, if you look at commentary channels where they comment over like somebody's video or like as a response, or even some kind of drama or stuff like that, like you see with Penguin Zero or Pyrocynical or so many others, then yes, that type of stuff can be transformative. If you are putting your own voice in it and transforming it to make it your own type of content. But if you're just chopping stuff up and like for a few times, trying to crop somebody out of the video, put it all back together, then re-upload to your channel without your own voice or any actual transformation to there, you're not abiding by fair use. And it shows that my takedown was actually valid because the video got taken down within minutes. But now he thinks it's actually proper to want me doxxed. Because again, I'm seeing the screenshots. They're right here on my screen in a video that's on YouTube right now. So it's just like, I don't care who you are. There's no justification for doxing somebody or even wanting to dox somebody. There's no justification unless somebody's like an actual threat. Like if there's somebody that should be like on the FBI's most wanted list, if they're a child predator, so on and so forth. That can be understandable. Like you're trying to get somebody who's a legitimate threat be taken care of like by police or something. But it's like, if you're just upset that somebody took your video down because you sold their video and everything, there's no justification for doxing as a retaliation. Let's see. Follow politics. You see the Hogan? Yeah, I saw that. Brother. My gosh, Hogan. Best again. Do this thing at all. Once again, Sean, if you could at least talk to the other person, that'll be appreciated. Because, again, the other person has some explaining to do because, again, he's dragging your name into this, claiming that you told him to do this. If there's anybody that can probably talk to him, it's probably going to be you because, again, it's a close friend of yours. Because I tried talking to the person through emails, and he is not listening. But, yeah, this whole thing is just a mess because, again, people don't know what fair use is. They want to throw it around like, oh, anything is fair use. If you directly re-upload somebody's content, it's not fair use. Like I said with the wrestling bios thing, some guy directly ripped off his content from YouTube and re-uploaded Facebook. When he got confronted about it on Twitter, he's saying, oh, dude, it's fair use. But I chime in and be like, it's not fair use if you directly re-upload somebody else's video without doing any transformation on it. It's just like, some people don't get it. Or even the content ID system. People don't understand how that works either, because I know that Sean here has made more than one claim, as he did on Jerry's live stream and in the live stream here from a few weeks ago. He once again claimed that I make money off double Z WWE content. But if you guys listen back to the video that I re-uploaded that was about him 4 years ago, I went through instructions about how the content ID system works. As soon as you upload a video while it's uploading, it'll get matched against YouTube's content ID system to see if you are using copyrighted material. Music, stuff on TV, friggin' like movies, stuff like that. It'll get detected while you're uploading your video. And if it detects the content, because YouTube has to do this for their own safety, then whatever happens to the video is depending on what the copyright owner's policy is for that piece of work. So like with WWE content, as I showed in those screenshots from that video, when you look at the copyright system, it says it matches being WWE content, and then the policy there, it says monetized by copyright owner, which means WWE owns it, and it's monetized on their behalf, which means I cannot make money off that content. It's that simple. If I was using it like for visual aid, like for like a review or something, like I've done with some videos on this channel, then there can be a case of fair use and being able to make money off that because there has to be a transformative use of the content. But with the content on WWE, that's not the case. So I cannot make money from content on that channel. All it takes is some kind of videos that you can watch through about getting educated about the content ID system. It's very easy. In fact, I know there's a video from, what was his name? I think it's like Tech Syndicate, TEK Space Syndicate. He did a video also discussing this. I know it doesn't have a ton of views because like his channel kind of got hidden away, so it's not the most easiest video on his channel to find, but he also talks about this with how the content ID system works. Watch videos. It's simple to get educated about this. Let's see. From England, cool stream. Hey, what's up, Roadhouse? How you doing tonight? Hey, nice picture of a koala. I believe that's a koala, if memory serves me correctly, for the animal in your photo. You don't need your permission on that. Show the panel. Again, that's what I was just saying a moment ago. It's like, for permission or anything, it would be like if you're asking to use somebody else's content, but it's like, it's a different case if you're, make the conscious effort and decision to join somebody else's live stream. Like I said, when Brian was constantly making claims that I don't have permission to use his voice in the stream where his mom got involved, I showed in the screenshot from one of my follow-up videos showing that he demanded to be in the stream. Plain and simple. He demanded to be in there, and he knew I was streaming. Therefore, he was pretty much knowing that his voice would be in the video. If he didn't want that to be the case, he should not have asked to join or even clicked on the link or any of that, like demand to be in the stream in the first place. Whether it be in an Xbox live stream or even a StreamYard link stream here. Stuff like that. But unfortunately, people just want to try to twist things or whatever to fit their narrative. Folks, please remember, it is not hard to use your brain and think. It's not hard. It's not hard to use your brain. It's not hard to think logically. It's not hard to be honest. Pretty easy concepts there, aren't they? Didn't you throw salt at a Chinese nun? What in the... Where did that kind of claim come from, dude? Burns and bread die before 50. Oh, that guy's got to get his life turned around because the path that dude is on, not good. Not good. like it's not hard to try to. On the also, that would explain why Jay was suddenly at the start of the stream. He was suddenly sharing my stream in a group chat on Facebook. That would explain why Jay was there at the beginning. But it's like some people just don't simply understand to think before they act or speak or anything like that. It's like if you don't want your voice in a stream, don't join the stream. I can understand if it's like a public stream or anything and that's different, but it's like if it's a setting like this where I'm here at my desk live streaming and talking and there are people that make themselves like join because they want to, that's different. But if I'm out there like in public, like the public live stream, like one of those IRL streams that people do on Twitch, then yes, that can be a different thing because you're in a public setting. People might not want themselves on there. Don't remember to install the Chinese nun. Voice heard in a stream and going to a different room or something. And plus, he'd call her in there. He called her in there. Can I join once you get everything off your chest? Maybe in a bit. I'll think about it, just depending on how long I'm going to keep streaming for. Hey, it's up, Shaden. How you doing tonight, dude? You'll see start disco dancing in a mall fountain one day. Oh, God. Now I can picture that. Like, all of a sudden, he's dancing like John Travolta. And, like, you got the freaking disco ball going down, spinning around, circling lights and everything. That'll be one weird fucking viewing there. Throw a rock at a pickle truck, get sour about it. I think he did, yes. He does not like pickles, just like he doesn't like Canada. Let me dance and go to my channel. Oh, God. And why is he getting butthurt? Well, because that Alabama boy is not happy that I don't want to be friends with him. That's what it's all come down to, as I've mentioned so many times. He's upset that I don't want to be friends with him. And if you look at the history there and the stuff that he's put me through before, and since I cut the friendship, it would be understandable as to why I don't want to, but he's still sour about it. Why would anybody want to be friends with somebody as problematic as him? Oh, jumped ahead. Home from work not too long ago, just chilling. Sweet. Don't tell me you're sitting on a toilet watching the stream while smoking a cigarette again, are you? That's why he hasn't protested the marshmallow leprechaun. Ulysses, you must protest. Cares about Brian? Hey, he was being brought up. I was responding about that. The Rocket, toggle like a Pokeball, say Snorlax, I choose you. Hey, I'm the one who gave him the nickname the wrestling Snorlax. Don't try to rip that off, dude. Lex. Sits around passing gas, wearing an AEW hat and everything, scratching himself. You're like, Lex. But yeah, this has been one wild week. 3-day vacation, getting high on weed while looking at a billboard, getting mixed messages, and then this stuff involving a live stream, DMCA takedowns, threats of doxing, so on and so forth. I do not understand the world. Only if I join the stream while I smoke in the restroom. Getting high in the bathroom. Or I'm thinking of a different song. Smoking in the bathroom. Something like that. It's just like, as we were saying earlier, I don't know where the nutcases on the internet come from, especially here in the YWC. Like, God Lord. Like, the weirdos just come out of the woodwork and they swarm. Just like a bunch of friggin' flies trying to find a pile of shit. Being like, shit, swarm, attack, attack, attack. Almost like what you saw from like the friggin' Bugs Life movie. Who ordered the poo-poo platter? You got a bunch of bugs just going on there eating the shit out of it. No pun intended. Let's see. Basically, slacking, lazy Pokemon. I think, isn't there another... Well, for slacking is bigger. You got to remember that. He's more like a Magikarp. Just flops around doing nothing. Flip, flip, flip. Whoop. Freaking StreamYard acting up there a little bit. Something I want to get off my chest. There's always something you want to get off your chest. Getting the weed gummies with my girl. Nice. Head tie. Review. I just came out pants. I just came again. Been so flipping hot this summer. I know. Dude, I was having to get like Sting or whatever the frick done to the back porch and everything, trying to paint the back deck. Now we got some of the boards replaced, trying to get it all one solid color, and then sweating all over the place because even at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, trying to sit under or stand under an umbrella can get pretty hot. Hey, Dylan, what's up, dude? All right, just for you, Ulysses, I'll give you the link to Messenger. First StreamYard. There we are. So I'm trying not to make the StreamYard link public because, again, when you keep that stuff public, you never know who's going to try to join a stream and hijack it and stuff like that because we know how some people are. One moment people could be trying to join because they're being friendly. They want to join a conversation. Next thing you know, they're there to try to get your stream taken down by showing risque content, which is not supported there. So, Weed Gummies not bad. The aftertaste was shit, though. Yes. Hey, it's Paul Heyman.
Hey, what's up? Is my audio good?
A little scratchy, but I can still basically hear you.
Let me see if I can get my audio working correctly. I'm actually doing this on my phone.
Let's see. Have you been blocked by Verlicify? Not that I know of. But then again, I never interacted with Verlicify, so that's probably why.
One in the chat if you guys can hear me okay.
Can everybody hear Senor Heyman over there?
Respect the mustache.
That would be one weird nickname if he came out during the tour of Mexico or whatever, and instead of being Paul Heyman, is Senor Heyman.
Senor Heyman, that's pretty good.
It's like you go from John Cena to Juan Cena, and now Senor Heyman.
Nah, fuck John Cena.
I'm talking about Juan Cena.
Whatever.
Carefully bringing the stream, and again, haven't streamed in a while. Yeah, again, because you got to remember, you never know who you can trust and who's going to screw you over in the stream. So, okay, so Jack's saying he can hear you. Charles can hear you saying you're a bit choppy, but essentially you can be heard.
Give me a sec. Turn off my fan. Better?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. No, but I was actually doing something. That's why I wasn't saying anything earlier. I was actually doing something. So reorganizing a few things. I had no idea. I was looking at the chat. Huh?
You're arranging your sex toy collection?
No. I was doing some other stuff. I was moving around some lights and stuff like that, trying to move the display case to have the lighting a little bit better in certain spots.
Speaking of sex toy collection, I got to rearrange mine. Shit.
No. So I got to buy another display case for some other stuff. No, but I saw the live chat and I saw the fucking the cocksucker in there. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, shut the fuck up. I swear to God.
I know when Paul Heyman sang John Cena theme song. I'm gonna have to try to remember that when that happened. Hey, Cody, it's been a while, dude.
No, man, I had no idea. Like when you sent me the picture earlier, it's like, what the fuck? Like, okay, I see the sign and all that. Was like a coffee thing, or like what was that? Like, I had no idea you were high and you thought it was.
Yeah, that was something I mentioned a bit ago. So imagine being in the passenger seat of a car, high on weed, around 2 o'clock in the morning in the parking lot of a Denny's, and you're looking at a billboard that looks like a cup of coffee on the right side of the billboard. On the left, it looks like it's being advertised for $29. But then you look closer and you realize it's a $29 offer for like a storm drain cleaning, and it's actually a storm drain cover on the top and on the right side instead of a cup of coffee.
I'll be honest, even as sober, I probably wouldn't even pay attention to it.
Well, especially when it's that dark or anything, but it's like when you're high trying to read something, it can really mess with your head trying to translate that stuff.
I've never really been high in my life. Even when growing up in the area I was in, like I say I've never been high before, but people don't believe me. Like, it wasn't that hard to say no to somebody and say, hey, get that shit out of my face.
Did you get that butt
plug?
What
did you do?
Hey,
you buying stuff?
Not do that. I mean, I do have a couple butt plugs, but neither of them came from you.
What did you do? Buy the Annabelle butt plug from him or some shit? What the fuck?
No.
Back in 2021. Yeah, Cody Ray. Yeah, it's a mix-up. It mixed it around. Paul Heyman looks pretty good like this. I will say it.
It's
Or
one
at
of
least
those
put
baseball things.
like shit. People would take Heyman more seriously if he looked like this.
But it's like I do have like a few sex toys. Like I was just given one just yesterday when I was out on the road. It was supposed to be like a prostate like massager or whatever it is.
Wait, you went to get a prostate massage?
Well, that's what the sex toy is that I just got yesterday. It's like a prostate massager.
Oh my god, I have no toys or anything near my ass.
Not even a
Fuck
stroker.
that. Nope.
So you just rely on your right hand.
I have nothing going up my ass.
I didn't say anything about your ass. I'm saying that you just rely on your right hand.
I have female friends, so. And to be honest, like I like the way things are, where I'm able to keep busy and stuff like that. And usually, I just have a female friend or two that would usually message me, ask me what I'm doing.
And see, Chain's right. You're saying nothing wrong with getting high.
There's no need to use the left hand or right hand or any of that, so no need to be a jack-off motherfucker.
There's not always another person around.
Well, for me, it's different.
Sure.
I'm usually busy, and then when I do get free time, it's usually I have a friend that wants to come over.
My apartment building was having problems, leaking. Oh.
Like, if you don't believe me, Double Z, I mean, hell, I'll send you a picture of something from last night.
Jack saying never been high before. It's a weird feeling when you get high. It's like at that point it feels like you're kind of more calm, stuff like that. But like it's easier to like if you're high, make sure you're not really doing anything. Like if you're like playing video games or just chill, like trying to get some sleep, that's understandable because at least it's something more manageable. Because by that point your senses kind of go out a little bit. So don't try to like drive or handle heavy machinery or stuff like that where you're going to put yourself at risk.
Some people have a tolerance for it, but yeah, if you're a newbie and you're trying it, yeah, I wouldn't even recommend doing it.
And people being like, oh my, people are surprised, like, oh, he's got sex toys. Yes, I do. And hey, Sloppy.
No, just stay away from the crack and stay away from the meth. That shit'll eat your face up.
Charles, I don't care if I'm a sick freak. I gotta have some kind of joy. I mean, I could have mentioned what happened Sunday night.
Well, save that for OnlyFans. Make them pay to hear that shit.
Well, I mean, that wasn't on video or anything, but I still got the toy that was used Sunday night.
Like I said, make people pay to hear that shit.
Hi, 2009. Weed is not really on my thing. Yeah, like I said, weed is not for everybody. Like, I know there are different strains for, like, different effects. Some of them could wake you up. Some can help you mellow out, stuff like that. So, it's like, it has different effects, and it's not for everybody. Some people can be calm. Some people might be tripping out and stuff like that, too.
Yeah. No, but let me ask you real quick. Like, what the fuck's the deal? Like,
crack? What kind?
I was gonna ask you, like, what's the deal in the fucking chat? Like, what the fuck is that one imbecile trying to kiss ass, or what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Like, I'm actually can at least say this. I'm glad he was there to try to at least give some kind of clarity from what the other person was trying to say that about permission of using my stream, the video that we were talking about yesterday.
I mean, he can say whatever. Like, I know how that motherfucker operates. And when he was saying things like, oh, I gave you permission. Like, dude, you don't give permission for shit. Like, no. That was your fucking stream. Like, he chose to come on.
Between permission and actually willingly making the conscious decision to do something like that, like to join a live stream, especially when you have the link right there. It's like, if link's right there, you have the choice to join.
He chose to come on. He chose to fucking come on. It was your fucking thing.
I know. Watching SpongeBob high as a trip. I still have not done that yet, but now I might want to.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't regret uploading the video I uploaded yesterday. I could upload more, but you notice, like, I keep getting flagged of that particular videos, even old ones.
Yeah, privacy complaints.
If I'm going to upload any more proof or any of this other stuff that I got, I have to put it in one video. I'm going to have to do it like that.
Never voluntarily been high before, too. Never planned to, trying to be a bit more straight edge. I mean, that's understandable. People want to stay sober. That's their choice. Stay sober.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being straight edge. I like being in the right frame of mind.
Who's a sticker freak, me or Double Z? Probably me, because again, I just admitted that I've got sex toys here. What you got, Chin?
Well, you work at a sex factory. I mean, so it's pretty obvious you get access to that shit.
Exactly. It was free. Even though The weird thing is, like, when my significant other, when I got that toy yesterday, I also was handed a bottle like this. Hang on, let me try to find the box a second.
You know what the first thing I would do if I was a millionaire?
Because, so here's what happened. So my significant other went into Meijer and got some things because there was also a DoorDash order done. Ended up getting Lactaid, like chewable tablets to hopefully help me be able to handle dairy from now on. Because again, I can't remember even the last time I had like milk or ice cream or anything. So this is hopefully going to be a big relief. Then the other box I'll get to in a second. Let me quickly catch up with the comments here because it's getting a little frantic. When Ulysses mean when he wanted to get things off his chest, probably his chest hair.
No, should I talk about that or wait till later?
Well, your chest hair, you can go ahead and get that off. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
not that. That was something I was going to say, but
You are somehow I'm here. Hey, what's up, Stable Life? Do it. Soon Ulysses. Oh yeah, that video.
Here, let me put it like this. I saw the video. Why do you think he extended? First of all, why do you think he extended it to over 8 minutes?
Again, I brought that up during his stream too. He's doing it on purpose. He's trying to downplay, saying, "Oh, a lot of people do it." It's like, yeah, but it doesn't make it any less dummy when you're
here's the thing.
To do more ads and all that stuff.
Here's the thing. He could sue me if he wants to, but there's a lot more shit I have on this motherfucker. You know that's true. So he has a lot of explaining to do.
It's Coltron.
So go ahead and sue me, motherfucker. But yeah, you could tell he's fucking afraid. That's why he keeps trying to flag my shit.
Have you all heard of a real pedo named?
No, I don't even know who that is.
No, like the Coltronus is bringing up. Did you get your sex toys from your pro wrestling crate? They don't do that, Charles. They don't do that. Pro wrestling crate does not involve sex toys. There's no WWE logo on any of that stuff. And plus, I haven't even done the unboxing stuff for like those subscription crates in the last 4 years. Oh, you got to put allegedly. It helps. You see so many people having to keep saying allegedly this, allegedly that.
Oh, hold on. What did Frosty say? Why is Peter on your channel lately? Dude, like, how many fucking accounts does that guy have?
I'll get to that in just a moment. I'm trying not to jump in. I'm trying to go in order with the comments because otherwise I'm just going to get thrown for a loop.
Fair enough.
If you ever had a girl eat your ass, I'm not going to display that right now.
You got to pay double Z to hear that story.
Anal beads.
That was a Burger King.
Not anal beads exactly. It was more like a silicone toy that had like balls and almost looked like beads that grow in size with a ring, kind of like a keychain holder at the end of it. I don't know how to fully describe that unless I look around my room for the box, but I can't describe it other than it being a silicone toy like that.
Don't go into too much details. YouTube might take it down. Oh, shit.
Yeah, like I care. No, it's Clue SV was still a thing until it was even mentioned about him. Yeah, understandable.
Can I respond to that part real quick?
Hang on, I'm getting there.
No. What that comment you just highlighted?
Oh, from Cody?
Yeah, that one. Now, I was going to say, like, you know for a fact that, like, for the last few years, we've been doing our own shit. This motherfucker is subscribed to us. We're not subscribed to him. He comments on our shit from time to time. We usually don't even respond to it. Like, this motherfucker's been on our nuts for years.
It's like, I can attest to that because, like I said, we've seen that Sean's been subscribed to us, even though we're not interacting with his channel. We're over here minding our own business, but he's been subscribed and watching and everything. It's just like, feels rather
like, remember when we did our podcast, Too Sweet Wrestling? Remember when we were doing that shit? And he was fucking in the live chat or in the comment section kissing our asses? Yeah. Remember that shit?
In fact,
yeah.
I noticed a pattern that he also had technically because, like, I know Brian Crazy, the guy that got Sean to do his exposing incident several years ago, he brought up that Sean is not really the best at allowing criticism on his videos because if you criticize Sean and his channel in the comments, he blocks you. But Sean has been running his mouth in a way through my comments and everything. I haven't blocked him from my channel.
Dude, do you know why I haven't blocked him?
Why?
To prove a point that no matter what, like, he's going to keep kissing my ass. He's going to keep on being in our fucking comment sections, proving, like, we don't go to his shit.
And that's true. Like, if you have the evidence showing that he's there in the live, if you don't block him, you have the evidence that he's watching, but he's still interacting in the live chat, which shows he's still watching.
Yeah, I've never joined a stream of his on his channel. I don't comment on his shit. Fuck. I don't do anything on his fucking channel. I've seen stuff that people have sent me. That's about it. But other than that, I don't give a fuck about him.
Okay, now here's Frosty's comment. You can address this question.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's about. Like, one, how many fucking channels does fucking Peter have?
That's what I
Like,
mentioned.
what
In fact, here, let me give my side of this, folks, because I do know what this is in relation to. I saw the
Yeah.
comment, I saw the screenshot and everything. Ulysses did not know that was even Peter in the first place. Like, Peter's got way, way, way too many channels on this platform that it's absolutely ridiculous. And it's for absolutely no reason other than to just keep commenting on everybody's shit. We can't easily know, like, we know of certain channels that he's got right off the bat because he makes it obvious with the channel names, but we have no clue whether he's going to make a new channel today or tomorrow and then just suddenly appear again.
Yeah, if you guys think I'm cool with Peter now, no. I've cut ties with him a few years ago. You guys can see that stream on my fucking channel. Like, no, I'm not.
Ties with him. We have not forgiven him, and we choose not to because we know how problematic he is. We do not want him in our lives, period. The guy is nothing but trouble. He does not listen to advice. He's got his head up his ass. We don't want him around, period. We're not cool with him, period, paragraph.
Yeah.
Well,
I saw you try to leave a comment on my thing saying, "Oh,
there's no XX edition, Chain. Come on. If there is, then nobody gave me a link to it.
Hold on, though. But Peter left a comment on the thing talking to, I think it was Zach or somebody else, saying, "Oh, I'm going to win Chase over to piss you off or whatever." And I'm like, dude, no, fuck off, Peter. Goddamn.
It's like Peter's got to get into his head. Nothing is going to undo the stuff he said and did that causes harm, and especially when he wished death on all of us.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, like, the final straw from that was when I saw that fucking stream that Dan sent me when he was on fucking Cactus thing being a fucking retard.
Like always.
Never listens. Fuck that.
Super chat. Oh, God.
Oh, don't you
the big bucks for the answers?
Wait. Double Z, you can do super chats now, right?
Yeah, it's been that way ever since monetization was enabled on the channel.
Yeah. Well, after I get off this, I'll send you a super chat if you're still alive.
Oh, God.
What?
You just want me to freaking talk about the sex stuff, don't you?
Yeah, donate money. People want to hear some crazy stuff about Double Z. Send a super chat. Ask whatever you want.
Oh, God.
In the super chat. Yeah. Let's do that.
Don't be trying that whole thing of trying to incite people to do that. Again, if people want to do super chats, that's their choice. If not, they don't have to.
We got to fund the Double Z Sex Toy Fund.
I'm not going to go down the route of how somebody else likes to do that, constantly reminding people. Again, that's optional. That's not a requirement. Period.
Okay,
paragraph. At the end of the day, no ifs, ands, or
buts. Is it active right now? Is it turned on right now? Is the super chat turned on right now?
Don't hound people. You're going to sound like that other guy.
I'm not hounding. I'm just saying, from my end, is it turned on?
You're like reminding people and stuff. Don't go down that road.
No, I've only mentioned it once. That's it.
I forget, Double Z, you're partially open about your sex life. Well, you know now, Chayton.
Well, we're fucking adults. It's fucking 2024. Even women and all that are fucking open. It's not like the fucking 90s and shit where people say, "Oh, you're a pervert because you have a play dude hidden under your bed" or some shit.
And Gremlin's got a good comparison here, saying Peter's like a crazy ex who not accept it's over. Pretty much, because again, the guy just cannot stay away. Because again, what reason does anybody have to ever be friends with him or talk to him or anything after all this stuff he's said and done?
Can't be friends with him because he doesn't give a damn about anybody else.
Why would I want to be friends with somebody who wants me to die? It's the same case as what happened with Brian, like, from all that time ago.
So you got your first donation from Chayton. Take a look.
Yeah, it's up forever, Slime. Let's see. Trying to do is get y'all talk about him. It's working, just block him, way more than anything. He gets off to tell him to keep it in his pants. I don't want him getting off to anything. Hey, what's up, Lennon? We'll see. Live here at Sean thing 24. Because those guys just don't know honestly when to give up. They're always watching people and trying to get up people's asses like a freaking butt plug or a hemorrhoid.
Like, it started with you and Sean because you made a video that had nothing to do with him, and he tried to get involved saying, "Oh, I did it, blame me," and like he wanted the fucking attention.
I know. I mentioned that. Like, he's done that more than once. I mean, when
I know.
Pro Wrestling Unlimited just lost his new channel again already, and I saw in the on Twitter, Sean was immediately being like, "Oh, your channel just got shut down. Everybody's blaming me." Which is like, why would people blame you and immediately know when a channel was taken down and immediately point the finger? And Pro Wrestling Unlimited himself responded and being like, "Dude, nobody's doing that."
Like, the last few years, we talked about this before. Like, we don't talk about people's channels getting taken down or any deaths because we know this cocksucker is going to fucking try to profit off of it or do some shit to get attention.
And even if we do talk about it, we're not going to try to insert ourselves, making it all about us.
Right.
Like, The only couple times that I've made videos about people getting taken down here on YouTube was Monsoon Classic, because I think he got taken down due to the mark scan enforcement debacle, and Matthew's original Botchamania channel when AEW got it taken down.
Shane says he couldn't say "but" in a super chat. What? You can't say that.
Into it.
Okay.
You thought Wrestling Cray was done, or am I wrong? No, they're still going, but there aren't as many as there used to be. I know that that Wrestling Club, Wrestle Crate US, I know they both got bought out by Pro Wrestling Crate. Pro Wrestling Crate, I know they've also kind of downsized a little bit. Pro Wrestling Loot, I think, still around. I don't know about WWE Slam Crate. Wrestle Crate UK, I think, still around. I know Square Circle Box has been done because they disappeared 4 years ago. I don't know if there was any others. Maybe Grapple Merch might be around, but I haven't heard of them for a while. But I know they're still a thing. Like, they still exist somehow.
Yeah, I remember you used to do those.
Book, and all of a sudden letters were bouncing up and down. Oh, that also sounds like what you would do.
Yeah, you used to do those like
glasses on.
You did those live unboxing of crates, and then you stopped.
Yeah, because the reason was like that was at the beginning of the pandemic, and my mother suggested ease back as like things would be down and money would be tough, and then other stuff started to happen in my personal life, and plus, like, after I had to start over with the channels and everything got shut down 4 years ago, of course, freaking, like, finances, like, went down and everything. And then I found out that people were only getting the unboxing videos on their subscription feeds because people started telling me that in live chats and live streams. And that really got under my skin because it's like I was trying to do other content, and yet only one kind of content was being pushed out to everybody. And it was content that was costing me money every single month like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended up getting me burned out as a result because it's like, yeah, it was like only like a few times a month, but doing the same thing over and over again is eventually going to wear you out, especially, again, when it's content like that.
Yeah. No, but the last time I did a live unboxing, I had the box on the table and stuff, and I had my blade, and I was like, I'm whacking the tape off and all that stuff, and YouTube didn't like it, and they took it down. It was like, I guess they think apparently it was like too violent, I guess, because of the knife. Because I used the knife, it's like I'm whacking at the box and all that, cutting the tape off.
That was why in certain unboxing videos, that's why I tried to put a disclaimer where I was keeping like my pocket knife off screen, because like I knew it was getting me like demonetized and stuff like that. So that's why I had to be careful because their policy and all that shit.
Yeah. No, I use my hunting knife and shit, so it's like a big ass knife, and I usually use it to cut boxes open or whatever. But now, because now anytime I buy something, I just show the item itself. I don't really do it as far as unboxing, pulling it out of the box, all that stuff anymore.
But now Shaden's got the question. Shaden, thank you for the super chat. Has a girl eat your peach? I'm trying to think of how I should answer this. I will say this. Has my ass ever been eaten before? Yes.
Right on.
Multiple times. In fact, I'm trying to remember. Was the last time Monday or Tuesday when it happened? Might have been Tuesday because I think it happened in the shower. I know it happened like on Sunday with the stuff that was happening Sunday night. Like I know there was. I think there was. It might have also happened in the shower Tuesday morning. So yes, it's happened more than once, like throughout the last 7 months. And the most recent time was this past week. Couldn't say butt. Come on, YouTube. Let people say the word butt or ass.
If people want to ask personal questions, they have to donate.
Don't try to monetarily incentivize people, dude.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, if people are going to ask some dumb questions, I mean, fuck. You know what I mean?
When saying, how's y'all's evening going? I thought I was one of the only other people that constantly say the term y'all all the damn time.
And some people have gotten weird on that. I remember I was in one of the belt groups a few years ago, and I was like saying, asking, and I put the word y'all, and like some idiot that had his profile picture was him sitting on a fucking alligator like a retard. But he was trying to be a smartass for me, but everybody else, like, had my bag. Like, yeah, he said y'all, so what? Let it go. Then he was throwing a fit, and we kicked him off.
Plus, that's a common term down in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be weird for me because I'm up here in the Midwest, but still.
Yeah, you're in Minnesota.
40% super chat. That's the weird thing about YouTube. Like YouTube always wants their cut. It's whatever. It's their platform.
Really doesn't
they have the tools and the rules and everything. They control that stuff. You just got to abide by it.
It's pretty much whatever, though. I mean, because Double Z has a job, so he doesn't really rely on this as his income. He's been doing this for years for free.
First time in many years. Please change your perspective on things. Damn, man. Congrats there, Jaden.
Falling in love and all that other great shit is whack. My friend's daughter got married today. Shout out to Hayes. So,
yay!
He's the guy that restones my belts. And just doing fucking unboxings anymore. It's like, fuck.
Oh, wait. That almost reminded me. Didn't Hazard F5 recently lose his channel and had to start over?
I don't know. I haven't watched any of his content in the last, month or so.
I think Wrestling Bio tweeted out saying he lost his original channel and he had to start over within the last couple of weeks.
For real?
Yeah. In fact, let me
check that, though.
He tweeted out the link for the channel.
I gotta check that shit because I didn't know anything about that.
Because I want to read it exactly how it is because I don't want to misquote or anything. This was from... here it is. From 5 days ago, he said, "Hey dudes, YouTube are giving my belt guy a hard time. Hazard F5 appeared on Reliving the War to discuss the Smoking Skull belt. Give me a ton of info, belt specifics. His original belt channel is in YouTube Purgatory. Please find his new channel below." So it looks like he had to start over.
What?
Yep.
Dude, I've watched Hazard F5 for fucking years. He does reviews on fucking belts and shit. He hardly ever fucking swears.
Again, that's how YouTube is. They'll take videos down just for whatever fucking reason, and it's stupid. And then people have to fight for the stuff. Like I just said with Pro Wrestling Unlimited and what he's going through recently.
I haven't had much of an issue with that as far as YouTube, but I noticed with TikTok, if I upload just a picture, like I uploaded a picture of my Universal with the Jeff Hardy side plates on it, I had a little bit of music in the background that was on TikTok already, but they fucking took the fucking thing down, and I had to fucking file an appeal on just for that. A picture of a belt, that's it.
Yeah, because again, music is a sketchy thing or anything. Is how these record labels are.
The clip music was already on fucking TikTok for me to select. And they're saying that the fucking thing violated community guidelines. I had to fucking appeal to say, no, that's not true, motherfuckers.
That's why I try to avoid using music with this channel. Anytime I do, I try to just keep it to royalty-free music.
It's not just music, though. It's just it's not just with music as well. There's some stuff I have that's just pictures alone, just pictures of whatever.
Oh, you showed a picture of your face. That goes against the policy for mooting.
And to what Charles said, I think that's pretty much because apparently it was some kind of it was flagged for violent, repulsive stuff or whatever. And all I did was like I said, that's the only could have been because I was using a knife to open a belt, the blue Universal belt. Or was it the red one? I can't remember.
You will find any stupid reason to get videos taken down because I just had a talk about this last night that I had videos on my gaming channel get taken down because YouTube said, "Oh, it violates our self-harm policy." But I'm just like, hold on. One of them is the Bible adventure game Noah's Ark. We're collecting 2 of each animal, 1 male and 1 female, and putting it on the Ark. Where exactly is there self-harm in that video?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I mean, goddamn, you're reminding me of that fucking crypto zoo bullshit.
It's like Noah is not shoving the freaking snake up his ass or anything like that, so come on.
2 of every animal, but it's like only male because we don't want anything to be freaky. Like, you gotta be fucking insane. You're not gonna fucking leave 2 male lions in a cage that kill each other.
Genesis and stuff like that back in the day. About even when it comes to being freaky. I don't know if I want to get in a contest seeing who's freaky or not. I mean, my friend Theo is also trying to get into a debate on whether myself or him are freakier than the other.
Then we're about to go to war on that shit.
Can show a sharp knife object like a knife because it's too edgy for YouTube. Exactly, because that's why I mentioned when I did the unboxing videos, certain ones I would mention that I have to keep the knife off camera to make sure I don't get caught with it and get demonetized.
Yeah, the knife I used was a big knife, so it was pretty with a sharp blade.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't find a problem
So
with my video where I destroyed the ECW DVD with a fucking machete.
yeah, like the knife I
Actually,
have now, it's like it's a pretty good it's got a good handle. It's got a skull crusher on it. So
Cody, I think we all remember those days because that was back before YouTube started to go crack down and everything, being like, oh, demonetization. Oh, it's not advertiser friendly. Oh, it was okay back then, but it's not now. So we're going to use an excuse to take your video down because our policies changed and we don't care about how things were back then anymore. They don't count now.
like it's like I started this new channel back in fucking 2017 after my main channel got taken down. Like I said before, when I did that stream with the privacy complaints being hit at me, if my channel goes down, I'm done. I'm not making any more channels because it's like the way YouTube is, it's not fucking worth it.
Yes, all is
I
well.
only made another channel because for the viewers that supported me and shit that wanted me to come back. But if a channel gets taken down, I'm retiring. I'm done. I'll still be on Instagram and stuff, but fuck YouTube.
And yes, Shaden, shout out to Wrestling Bios, one of my personal favorite channels out there. What gets you to realize that everything else doesn't matter, shouldn't matter. Very true.
Make sure it's actual love and not some kind of desperation where you're just a lonely motherfucker and you're finding whatever's available.
Double Ventures, remember that being the only video game they let us play at Sunday school? Yeah, because that's the thing. Everything's got to be family friendly and teach you all about the Bible and all that stuff. Like, I only play the game just for the fun of it. Just being like, collect the animals, put them on the ark. Then it's like, oh, there's another level? Nope, not continuing. And then somehow the next day it's like, oh, self-harm policy. It's like, that doesn't violate it. Or it's like I play freaking
like he was
like
without sin.
on the Game Boy Advance. Oh, that's also self-harm policy. Or even one of the Mega Man video games. Oh, that's also self-harm. It's like, I don't understand how the system gets. It's like, I know what will violate the system or anything, because if I didn't, then I would not get every video that's ever been taken out for community guideline violation reasons to get reinstated.
All I've been getting is just privacy complaints. That's it. Nothing's really been taken down. So, but if it does, what do I fucking care?
Just Mario 2 clone. Oh, jeez, not that game. Because I know that
The fuck?
Super Mario Brothers 2 on the NES, that was actually the original game was called Doki Doki Panic over in Japan. So then they wanted a Super Mario Brothers 2 game here in America, but the original second Super Mario Brothers game that they released in Japan was like the original Super Mario Brothers with like new levels and like extremely hard. So they thought, oh, that's going to be too hard for kids. So they took the original Doki Doki Panic in Japan, reskinned it here for the US with the characters. So you had like Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toadstool, and had them as playable characters instead, and still going through the maps and all that stuff. And then also introduced like new boss and enemy characters and stuff like that from that point forward.
Huh.
That's why if you guys want any further information for stuff like that, I know this YouTuber may or may not be fully retired. Check out the Gaming Historian, because I know he's discussed this, and like his channel is absolutely fantastic for like documentary type stuff about specific video games and other stuff in the video game genre. He's done like a video talk about this stuff, and I absolutely love his channel completely.
Have you seen the new Deadpool controller for Xbox?
Oh, the one with the detachable part, like the butt at the end of it.
Yeah.
It's just like, that was just so weird to see, because everybody's like, oh, it's a new controller, and then somebody shows on video, be like, yeah, it's easily detachable by magnets. And be like, great, a detachable butt.
My friend was showing me that earlier, and so we're gonna go see Deadpool this Friday, Deadpool 3. So we're gonna try to get the cups, the Wolverine Deadpool cup. I'm gonna give mine to her because it's her birthday, so fuck it.
I have to have a debate on who's freakiest Double Z on my new show, Late Night with the Devil, coming this fall on David 3000's channel. Oh, jeez.
You want to do that? Have that debate. Be prepared. You're gonna need plenty of Coke.
I'll need a lot of it.
That's kind of. Did you switch to Mountain Dew? You're not really on the Coke anymore.
Oh, then even Charles bringing this up. Like, I remember Angry Video Game Nerd playing that exact game, and that's where I learned about it from playing Bible Adventures Noah's Ark, because that would cause me to play the video. But like, if Angry Video Game Nerd could play the video without playing the game for his review and everything without getting it taken down for garbage reason, then why did I lose mine for a bit?
Double Z, you're no longer a cokehead?
No, I'm still on Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but it seems like you've been on Mountain Dew or something else now. You're not really on the Coke.
Dude, I still drink Coca-Cola every day. Like, I ran out of Mountain Dew Baja Blast already, and I've got a bottle of Coca-Cola in my hand right now.
Okay, well, I mean, before, like, it looked like you were doing more Mountain Dew lately.
Well, I mean, I did the Mountain Dew on the live stream from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Deadpool does come out on Thursday, but my friend, with her schedule in mind, so, like, Friday's the only day that we'll be able to do it. So
I twisted
go out for sushi and steak and stuff in the movies. Twisters. What's Twisters about again?
It's like, it's supposed to be like this movie. I don't know if it's like the original, but it's like a whole thing where like people are being terrorized because there's constant like tornadoes going around destroying their city and everything. They're trying to fight for like their survival during all the chaos.
We already got that here.
I mean, yeah, you can get it in real life, but you don't really see many cinemas about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot about this. Oh, forgot the Xbox 360 store is closing coming up in a little bit. So people, if you want to buy your Xbox 360 games through the store and everything for a digital media collection, better act fast. Because some games are going to be lost for good, like through that were digital only. And that means the price of the physical games are going to go up.
I mean, if you buy some of these games, you could probably sell them in the future. They'll be worth more.
Yeah, I mean, like, some games are like digital only, like specific ones like Xbox Arcade. So it's like once that store closes down, you're never going to be able to preserve them or play them again. And then games that you have in physical form, those prices are going to go up because that's going to be the only way you're going to be able to get these games at the end.
So I'm thinking about it. There's been a lot of stuff right now that you can buy that you could sell for more. As of late, even merch stuff.
That's been confirmed for a while, Shane. Come on.
Yeah.
The Ayatollah Coca-Cola. That's right. I'm future freaking learning tree for everybody.
There you go.
Physical media for life. I can't argue with that. That's why I still got the WrestleMania DVD collection, even if I haven't continued working on it yet.
Dude, I'll be honest. I feel like I should just buy the fucking DVDs because I look at the network. So many intros, the music has changed. It doesn't feel the same. Like, I try to watch fucking WrestleMania 19 on the WWE network. The intro to it, they changed it, and it doesn't. I hate it. It pissed me off.
I know. You either have to try to find the original DVD or like the live version because there's so
many. I did years ago.
And everything.
I had them years ago, but I don't know what the fuck happened to them. I think I left them at my mom's house when I moved out. I don't fucking know. Like, I had the 3-disc version of that, WrestleMania 20, 22, 21. Fuck.
I mean, that's why I've also got like my resources for keeping that stuff just to preserve all that. But then even Cody's saying here, this is why digital only is a bad idea. Yeah, because digital, you can only keep it for a certain amount of time because then once those stores close, you can't really retrieve that stuff anymore. And like physical, they can't suddenly take that away from you. Like your game's getting delisted or like licenses being like revoked for digital only content. So it's like you can't get it back later on.
I've never done that digital stuff.
Wait, you've never gotten any digital video games?
Well, to be honest, well, as far as like, most of them I bought through disc, but since I got the PS5, I would order it, digitally, Because
I mean, the digital only market is like why GameStop is flopping because they can't rely on that for their like business practices.
Yeah, some of the games I got where I just downloaded it by paying for it and downloading is Spider-Man 2 mostly. That's about it.
We could pick up 2 ox.
Everything else.
I remember seeing the video of that.
The locale.
Like digital only. I think I might have the original Alan Wake, but I can't remember. I still haven't tried the sequel yet. Funds in order to buy anything through. Yeah, Sony, I know, has also had their issues. I think they had like their Discovery Plus like subscription thing or whatever connection that they had for their service. Next, they're like, oh, these shows that you bought digitally for like Discovery, well, they're going away now and you can't do anything about it. So it's like money well wasted for people. It's only 2-disc version of WrestleMania 19. I believe so, because again, I've got the WrestleMania 19 DVD in the other room. I think it is only a two-disc collection.
It might have been 2. I don't remember. I believe. Shit. I know. I remember some of them were 3 discs.
Until like the WrestleMania 21 DVD, because then they started to bring back like the Hall of Fame to add there, so it became like an extra DVD feature.
Yeah, I know that. Plus, I had like the DX of 2006. There was a 3 disc on that one. So my mom actually liked that one. She loved the match with the Big Show and in the steel cage with the whole Vince McMahon up the ass thing. That was funny.
Oh, the one from St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Remember, it was Vince and Shane versus and Big Show versus DX in that steel cage, and then they shoved Vince's head up Big Show's ass.
Yeah, that was Unforgiven 2006. DX, Big Show, Shane, and Vince.
Yeah.
God,
so,
I want to forget that match just because of that image with Vince. It's like, ugh.
And there was a fucking interview when Vince talks about him being in psychiatric care because of it. That was funny.
Like, good job, Big Show, or Vince, you just tossed Big Show salad. After 23-disc WrestleMania became format for a while. I think the only WrestleMania that I know I don't have the 3 discs set for just yet is WrestleMania 26. I think everything else that has a 3-disc set I've probably already got. Like I said, I know I've got like at least the last couple of DVD that I need to get.
26, I don't even really care too much about. Fucking 27 was fucking fucked up. I will say that. Miz and Cena main event. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
In 2021, Sony tried to shut down PS3 and Vita stores. Oh yeah, I remember that stuff. That's the weird thing about the PS Vita. Out of just about almost all the consoles and handhelds that I got here in my house, that's one of the only ones that I don't have any games for.
You think right now, if you were like a collector back in the day and you bought certain games and still kept them in the box, you'd be making a lot of money right now if you chose to sell them now.
I know, but we didn't think back in the day that the market would suddenly shoot up for stuff like this.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I really wish I did. I would have bought fucking a Game Boy Color.
Thinking about like preserving video games and like trying to grade them and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, if I knew, I would have bought something like that, a Game Boy Color or fucking whatever, almost every week, and just kept it in the box.
And at least have one for personal use.
Well, yeah, I mean, because like every week,
it was a really great show. That was one of the better pay-per-views. Like I ranked in my top pay-per-view reviews of 2006, the last video that I released a few years ago.
I have to go back on Unforgiven 2006. I haven't seen that in so fucking long.
That really is a damn good show because, like you said, DX versus Big Show, Vince and Shane, Trish and Lita, Edge, Cena in the main event TLC match, and so many other things. It's really damn good.
Like, bloody hell.
Physical media 28 on Blu-ray. Jeez, that's one medium I still have not gotten into is like Blu-rays or anything. I probably got like one Blu-ray period, and that's it.
Back in the day, I never fully understood the Blu-ray thing. I always just went with DVD. With me, I always thought Blu-ray. Okay, maybe it's a little bit more high def, whatever. But I'm gonna just not spend that extra money, just do DVD form, that type of thing.
Well, and also like the Blu-ray format.
Like,
movies and like wrestling pay-per-views, they do give like more content.
Right.
PS Vita is very underrated.
But
I still got to do something like Vita because, like I said, I don't have any games for it. Capcom, Silent Hill 2 and 3. Damn. Okay, let's see. Do you remember? I think it was 2006 when they released Jake the Snake Robbers DVD. They edited out Jesse Ventura's commentary during the matches. I know they edited. I know they were editing out Ventura's commentary back in the 90s because of a lawsuit. But I thought he was cool with the company again when he started working with them back in 99.
I think they only did it that way they don't have to pay Jesse royalties because remember he's the only one that got royalties at the time.
Yeah, and that's what he brought them to court for because they were still using his likeness and everything.
Yeah.
He wasn't happy going forward, and that's why any replays of the stuff that he did do commentary for, they started editing.
Yeah, that's why they didn't really invite him much to any more pay-per-views or WrestleManias, because if they do and they sell it, they got to pay Jesse royalties.
So it's either
So you
if
got.
they really did that in the DVD, they probably just recycle where they had before, like after they edited out his commentary, just put it back on a DVD.
I just know when you grow up with certain stuff that you watch in your favorite moments and you see it get fucking edited and changed, it's not going to be the same.
I know. Again, that's why I try to find the original stuff so I can at least note where the original stuff was. Because again, with the Peacock thing, which I'll get back to Peacock in just a moment because of certain revelations with that. Ever since this WWE Network like merger with Peacock here in the U.S., there's been the constant editing of stuff that you can or cannot find on there anymore. So like you can't have DX mocking the Nation Domination, Vince using that word with John Cena at Survivor Series 05. Roddy Piper stuff at WrestleMania 6 and some other stuff.
It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, that back then is a totally different era compared to now. Like, god damn.
But now,
so
even
like,
the
we're
thing
gonna fucking
with,
like, you know.
I just
but no,
saw
for real, you're gonna go after somebody
involving Peacock like earlier this week. That Peacock is now increasing their price again.
How much?
At least a couple of bucks.
You know, whatever.
In fact, let me.
What the fuck?
Let me check because I know I've
have
seen a
Peacock.
screenshot of the new prices and everything coming up. Yep, found it. So
I already paid like $15 for the one to get rid of ads because I can't stand fucking ads.
Hang on. Ugh. I keep forgetting like where the screenshot is just because like I never got the email, but I saw other people tweeting about this.
What's up, Leon?
Peacock price. Whoop, not wrong search. Peacock price increase. God dang it. Okay, here it is. So for the monthly plans, hold on, let me show. Yeah, what's up, Leon? So this is based on the monthly plans of what the current prices are for these different tiers and then what they're about to be coming up. So premium monthly. The premium monthly being the one where you can still have ads play, like the minimum price. Right now it's $5.99 a month, but their next price increase is going to go to $7.99.
Isn't it already like that with the original? I think isn't it already
the
what it
original
is?
was like $5 a month, right when this whole merger happened.
I gotta check my thing real quick, my bank statement of how much I pay on mine.
So it was like $5 a month for like when you include ads. The next tier is like $10 a month for where you don't have ads or anything like that playing.
Well, I mean, here's the thing though, and WWE's gonna go to fucking Netflix soon. I mean, so the Peacock's gonna lose a lot of customers.
Well, I'll also bring
that up.
I also want to even bring up the network after I quickly go through the prices. But it's like if you pay with like allow ads, it goes from $6 a month to $8. And then even if you also like pay to where you don't have ads, it's going to go from $12 to $14 a month.
Well, I think the one with the ad free is about $14-15 a month already. That's what I'm paying.
Because it's like that's the bizarre thing. Because it's like all these prices and everything are going up. That's why I don't want to pay for like Spotify Premium. Because yeah, I'm annoyed with the ads, especially the ones that keep replaying over and over. But it's like with these like subscription streaming services and everything, you can't trust that the price is going to be like a certain amount because then out of nowhere they can just shoot up the price out of nowhere. Because like you've got all these services constantly doing all the time. Look how many times Netflix keeps increasing their prices. Because it's like,
I mean, everything's already going up.
Like you got people like getting ready for Netflix because of Raw, but it's like you know that as soon as people start signing up, boom, like they're going to increase the price for Netflix because we want to try to reach like freaking record-making profits. But it's like we didn't see that with the WWE Network.
Think about how much they paid fucking WWE for this fucking deal for the next few years, so they're going to have to jack up their prices.
Yeah, but it's like they jack up the prices, but there's no real incentive other than they want to keep making more money because it's like, unless they're going to add stuff or something, then what's the point of charging people even more every single month?
It's business. You got to understand, it's business, dude.
It's like, That's the beauty of the WWE network. It's like, yeah, the overall price was still a little bit higher than the minimum price you get for Peacock, but at least every single month it was always a consistent monthly number. They never increased it the entire time we had it here in the US.
It was still a weird thing when the network came out, because remember we grew up paying for pay-per-views, and all of a sudden we could see it now for just only like a couple of bucks a month. It was weird.
Yeah, it was a
And
far
we're getting
better
tired
deal.
of the whole
Like,
9.99.
at least with the network, it was a consistent price every single month. WWE did not jack up the price here in the US. I don't know if they've done it elsewhere where they still got the network, but here it was always $10 a month. Never got an email saying, "Oh, we're suddenly increasing the prices." So at least it was something consistent. But you got all these other streaming services, they keep shooting up the prices out of nowhere. Because with WWE, at
We'll have
least,
to ask.
they weren't concerned about trying to make like
Ask
record profits or anything like that. All they cared about was just trying to hit a certain number of like subscribers, and that was it. They didn't care about trying to reach a certain monetary goal because again, they make money elsewhere with so many different different avenues anyway.
But Double Z though, you got to think about this. Think about it. If you're doing, let's say, the $9.99 that they were doing, let's say they get there's two prices. Here's the thing: would you choose $9.99 and get like 5 million customers, or do like $20 a month and you're only going to get half that amount of subscribers? Which one are you going to do?
Well, again, people are going to want the cheaper option because, like, again, if they're going to subscribe to so many other things, they got to be careful about what they're all completely like subscribed to all at once. Because, like I said, again, with everything increasing, it's going to make it hard on people.
Right.
Because I mean, like, you look at Arizona Ice Tea,
the way things are nowadays,
doesn't want to charge for like the cans being more than $1 each because he knows things are tough. So it's like you got a guy who's not caring about like record profits. He wants to make sure that people can afford to still continue with like these easy prices and continuing funding the company instead of just being like, oh, let's start charging up to $3 a month because we feel like it, or like $3 a can.
If business is doing good and they feel like it's a good idea to do it, they're going to do it.
Because that's just how companies are. They just want to keep making record profits, but next thing you know, they want to keep doing it more and more and more. But it's like you can only hit a
WWE is now merged with UFC. I mean, there's multiple sources of revenue that they got now, and they want to keep it up.
Because it's like I'm not gonna like I get that Raw is gonna be going to Netflix, but I'm not gonna subscribe to Netflix just because of like Raw. And like I said, with Netflix constantly increasing the prices out of nowhere all the time, I don't have any incentive to sign up for their service.
I mean, with it, we can start watching Raw live now, so I mean that's a benefit.
Because like if I want to see
it just depends on how
I've got other services that I can go to in order to get this stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you want to watch Raw live and all that, that's up to you on your Mondays.
I mean, I can rarely ever watch Raw live anyway because of third shift, but still.
Hey, same with me. I'm usually like be napping till like the last minute before work.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing. Like I said, these constant price increases are just it's becoming a pain because you've got people that are subscribed to so many things. Eventually, these price increases are going to still completely add up because how often they happen. Because, like I said, I think I'm only like subscribed to maybe like a few things in terms of monthly subscription services, and that's it. So it's like if they all suddenly start increasing more and more and more, it's going to be a pain. I mean, hell, like I just had a talk with this the other day with a fan of YouTube. They're getting ready to even jump up the price for freaking Xbox's Game Pass or whatever it is coming up every single month.
I heard something about that.
It's like every like I pay it like annually, so it's like be like $60 a year. Now they're gonna jack it up to $75 a year for the annual plan.
It'll be up to you if you want to purchase it or not.
It's just like you have to have some kind of subscription just to play online with other people, which is stupid because like you don't have to do it on PC.
I don't have. I mean, I do it for free too on PlayStation. Or when it comes to like Fortnite and stuff, I mean,
that allow it like Fortnite or anything, but it's like other games like AAA ones, like if you want to play GTA Online or games like with Red Dead Redemption or sports games with other people that aren't just easily free right off the bat, then you have to pay up for the extra fee every single month. But it's just like you keep increasing those prices, it's going to be frustrating. Because like I said, you play a game on PC through Steam, you don't have to pay an extra fee. You can just get on the game and go ahead and play with other people online.
I haven't done any live gaming in a while.
Yeah, I know. I think one of the last ones might have been one of the last times we played Fortnite together when the game freaking crashed on me on the Switch.
Probably. I mean, I've tried, like, my internet was acting weird. I mean, so Fortnite wasn't working. So, I mean, I'll bring back live gaming, but let me finish setting up my background and putting the webcam and all that together. Because I want to have a nice background with the camera on when I do them.
And I'm so
I am
trying
going
to
to start
finish
doing regular live streams again.
the Skyward Sword.
Like, one of my goals right now is to do create a new show, and it's going to be different than what anybody else is doing. So I know it's going to be pretty good because I'm the one putting all my time. I'm putting money into it, so I'm putting everything together. So I can't tell you guys when it's going to start, but it will start soon. Like, I already bought, like, a new microphone and some other stuff, and working on the background. It's going to be pretty good. Plus, I got to create some new clips and some other stuff because the way I'm going to make the show, it's going to be like I'm putting it all together.
Coming soon to a public access network near you.
Exactly. So it's going to be good stuff. Trust me. Like, it's going to involve, like, a lot of the good stuff that we've done before, live chats and all that with certain people. But there's going to be more added to it. And it'll probably be pre-recorded sometimes, but I mean, we will do live a few times, but there will also be pre-recorded as well because there's some stuff I'm going to do. So you'll see. I'm
Anyway,
trying to find the right webcam for people.
I think I'm going to end the stream here because it's been almost a couple hours. I am exhausted. I want to try to finish up my game. Got to get a bit of food in me because I am exhausted. So,
is there anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
Well, like I was trying to say, this whole drama and everything that's been going on was just a big pain in the neck. It's like trying to relax for the week, and the next thing you know, this copyright stuff and threats of doxing. It's just like, come on now.
And let me put it like this. This whole thing about me being sued isn't going to fucking happen, okay? That motherfucker, like I say, he can sue me all he fucking wants. Dude, what I sued yesterday is only a small amount. Like, I got video footage of this motherfucker. Like, he didn't know that that one of the kids actually filmed him, and he didn't even know about it, where he's asking inappropriate fucking questions to the kid. Like, there's other stuff as well. So, yeah. He can say he can sue me or whatever, but, fuck that, dude. Like, dude, enough. Just shut up, okay? Like, I've already grown tired of this guy. Like, I know what he's doing. He wants attention. It is what it is. I already offered the fucking guy to fucking meet in person, but he never said anything. So, he's a bitch. So, I already said I was already fucking done with it. Like, you'd already know this, dude. I even said, though, it's not gonna fucking happen because he clearly doesn't want no smoke. He just wants the fucking attention and try to play tough guy behind the fucking keyboard. Here's the thing. I only wanted to fight the motherfucker because for the last few years, I mean, I would get clips, I would ignore it, where he'll bring me up or take in a subliminal saying, "Oh, I met this guy in person. He did nothing because he's a scared bitch." Blah blah blah. Like, dude, don't play that fucking game. So, but what does he say now? Saying, "Oh, trace my IP address. I moved," or whatever the fuck. Like, don't play that fucking game. Don't. So, plus, remember, he told you he moved to California. Remember?
Yeah, and I honestly don't believe that one bit.
Well, you could tell if you look at the background when he had his camera on in that stream with you. He's still in Massachusetts. He's like around fucking Portland or some shit. So I recognize that background.
I'm not gonna say there.
Either way, I mean, but I got nothing else to say to that dude. But if I do. If I were to, I'm not gonna make any more relating to him. If I do, it has to be all in one video because, like I said, you already know about how I'm getting all these privacy complaints on videos relating to him. So it's better to just put it in one video. That way, it's not,
It's just a continued.
I want to, but right now, yeah. But I'm at the point where it's like I'm probably just gonna block him on my thing because we've already proven our point that he's still gonna be obsessed with us. He's still gonna comment on our shit. We don't comment on his stuff, so like, who's the obsessed one?
It's
like, I like you motherfuckers. One time I've been on his fucking channel. Show me one fucking time. You ain't never see me on that cocksucker's channel. Never. Fuck that dude. Oh man, but no, right now my main focus right now is just SummerSlam and waiting for WrestleMania tickets to come out. I mean, I'm just getting ready for. I'm preparing for fucking holidays and all this other shit I gotta deal with. I'm going to WrestleMania next year. I am fucking good. So, like, you know, I've already talked to friends. We're already sending. We're just waiting for the fucking tickets to come out. Hotel and flights already taken care of. We just gotta get the fucking tickets. That's the only thing we fucking need. But I'm not really planning on doing any more other events this year. I'll go visit meet Sting again, but that's it. Other than that, I'm not really going to any WWE shows or anything like that. I mean, maybe just to meet with some friends, but I don't think there's going to be any this year anyway, or for the rest of the year in this area.
Yeah.
It's like fuck. But yeah, what SummerSlam is in 14 days.
Wait, I
We'll
thought that
see
was
if Roman Reigns comes back. It's in 2 weeks. On the 3rd.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're not quite. We're only halfway. Still kind of halfway-ish through the month. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
I'm not good at keeping track of my days.
Yeah, so yeah, it's on the 3rd, August 3rd. So yeah, 2 weeks from today, SummerSlam will be live. If somebody else is watching it live or whatever, I mean, I'll probably pop in. I'll probably do it on mine, but I don't trust the way my internet is acting up, so I just don't trust it. I'll say probably check out probably J-Man or somebody else is going to do it live. We'll see. Or probably, so we'll see. Talked to him earlier. Like, he wants to come back and do shows again, but like our work schedules and all that are too fucking messed up, so we'll probably have to do them pre-recorded probably.
Anyway,
yeah,
folks,
I see a fucking. Go ahead.
no, I was about to end it just in a moment.
Yeah, I just like I said, I found a Mountain Dew bottle under my bed. Where the fuck it came from? Because I know it's not mine. It's probably what's her name's shit. I was actually gonna drink what's left of it, but it's already fucking empty. Fuck. Oh wait, never mind. This is a fucking diet one. Fuck that. I do not drink diet soda. Diet soda's for fools. Oh, by the way, have you heard about the recent shit about the boogie stuff?
Yeah, I know about the whole cancer and all that nonsense.
Yeah, to be honest, even with all the boogie shit and all the fucking Dr. Disrespect shit, that doesn't even fucking. I don't even give a fuck about any of that shit. It's like the Trump thing is a whole nother level. Like that shit was like, because that's if Trump did get killed, think of what would be going on right fucking now. If he did get killed, I mean that was fucking close. Like it was really close. Like just about like half a him could have hit the back of the head. Shit. Still wonder what the fuck was going on with those fucking snipers. How the fuck did those people in the fucking crowd notice this guy climbing up the fucking building? He's less than 450 feet away, or whatever the fuck. Fucking rifle, and like they're yelling out, "He's got a gun! He's got a gun!" All the before the snipers do. Fucking ridiculous. But I'm not really getting too much into politics, but I'm just gonna say like that's if that happened, and plus Biden stepped down, so he might not be running for president again. So it might be looking like Trump's gonna be president once again. Double Z.
Yeah.
Cuba.
Hey, Cubic, it's
No,
been a
Scott,
while, dude.
Scott Casey Dale's in the chat. How you been, Scott? What's new with you?
Sky, you came out from hiding.
Vince Russo still owes you royalties. Tell that fucker to pay up.
Bro, I don't owe him money, bro.
I know Vince Russo talked about something about something about the Black Lives Matter or some shit, or Triple H being racist. I don't know what the fuck. I'm still waiting for fucking Vince Russo and Jim Cornette to have a one-on-one debate. I really want it to happen. I would love to see that shit. Like, don't you?
It probably won't happen as long as Friggin' Russo keeps trying to have a restraining order against Cornette.
I know, but I'm saying, but like, you would like to see though.
It would be like, at least from Cornette's part, it would be like one of the biggest screening matches in history.
I know, that's why I want to fucking see this shit. I would pay fucking money to see that shit. I like to see fucking Jim Cornette lose his fucking mind and cuss that motherfucker out. Put him in a fucking ring with a steel cage between them. Let them say whatever they want. God damn.
It's a steel cage screaming match.
Yes. Yes. Dude, they can make a lot of money for that. Oh, one more thing. The whole Hulk Hogan firing that chick after just working for one day. You don't think it was because she was black?
Yeah, I remember seeing like the TikTok of that. My God.
Worked one day. Like, she had a 1 week contract or whatever, but after one day, she's already let go. I don't know. Hogan, some new girls, some blonde chicks. So, usually, girls with blonde hair and big boobs usually attract more. But
I almost forgot about this TNA thing. Like, I know somebody either on Twitter or Facebook brought this up. It's like when AEW did their cross promotion business with TNA, TNA didn't really benefit from it. But yet TNA does its recent stuff with WWE, and now TNA is starting to actually thrive a lot more.
Well, things have changed since they changed their name back to TNA, so it's no longer fucking Impact. TNA sounds a lot better, and they're doing more stuff with their thing.
Under the same, like, it's still the same company, but it's like when they were doing their business work with AEW, they didn't benefit at all. But working with WWE has done a lot more and wonders for this company.
I'll tell you one thing though, with all the wrestling going on, it's very hard with all of it. It really is.
Well, yeah, that's why I can't watch everything. Like WWE on their own already has too much stuff going on every single week. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, NXT Up, main event, these premium live events.
Raw for 3 hours is way too long. I mean, 24 hours in a day, we got all this other shit. There's all these other things that we can do for entertainment. Occupied. I can't be sitting 3 fucking hours on a Raw thing. I can't. The commercial. No, fuck that shit. And yeah,
like
I would look.
3 hours, 2 hours for SmackDown, an hour or two or whatever for NXT, and it's like there's too much wrestling going on all at once.
Copyright infringement. NXT, TNA, NXT, WWE, AEW, all this shit. Oh, by the way, if anyone's seen the match with JF, what's his name? Fucking Will Ospreay. That was a fucking good match. Even though 60 minutes, it was still a good match. Like, you can't those two talents be able to hold that and do what they did. And people that complain about it, you're seeing something like that, go fuck yourselves. I get the match was long, but look at what they were fucking doing. Not many people could fucking do that. Someone like Hulk Hogan couldn't even walk for 15 minutes. TNA has gotten real good. I wonder if WWE will allow AJ Styles to appear. Probably. I don't think Solo's going to win the belt at SummerSlam. But hopefully Roman Reigns comes back or happen. Kind of return.
It's like with Solo Sikoa's even like one-on-one win-loss record ever since he beat Cena. It's just been absolutely terrible.
It hasn't made much sense. So
it's like, how does that make sense? You have a guy defeat somebody who's been like one of the biggest names in your company's history and then goes on a one-on-one losing streak ever since.
Right. Apparently he's the head of the now, apparently. And he's bringing all these people into a fucking circus.
Yeah.
What Cody will do after SummerSlam. We're gonna happens. Like, what will be next for Cody? Will it be Orton or whatever the fuck? Maybe Brock will. I don't fucking know. But they got to keep up the fucking momentum from Cody because right now I feel like it's getting a bit stale.
I think his next opponent's definitely got to be Randy Orton when he comes back.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Orton being champion more time.
Because think about it, you look at their history together, going all the way back to Legacy 15 years ago, makes perfect sense for a great storyline there.
Yeah, I would. Do that thing. We all gotta see what happens because I will watch SummerSlam live and see how it goes. Like I said, maybe Roman will be back with Paul Heyman. We'll see. We only got 2 more SmackDowns till then. But I'll admit the last SmackDown from last night, it wasn't all that great.
I didn't bother watching it because, again, I was completely away from home. Thankfully so.
Well, yeah, you were out doing your thing, having fun.
Damn right.
I kind of like, I was like, went out for a bit, took a nap, back. My sleeping pattern's whack. Orton versus Cody at Bad Blood, that could be something. Jacob Fatu is the real star of the new bloodline. So we just gotta see how the fucking WWE works everything, how they work these stars. Like the writers, they gotta do everything right. They gotta make sure they're giving people good content. Freaking superstars are right because there's so many stars that could be much bigger, but they never had that chance because they had shitty ass fucking writers.
Well, again, not everybody can be on top.
And LA Knight fucking win already and get that fucking title off Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, reminds me, is Paul fighting Mike Perry tonight?
What?
Jake Paul is fighting Mike Perry tonight.
Oh, jeez.
I hope Jake Paul fucking loses. There's been stuff going on with him. Apparently, Jake Paul lost a lawsuit recently for like $100 million. He had a fucking mental breakdown on Logan's podcast. So,
every day,
I'm really looking forward to it. I want to see the fuck. Oh man, like when Tyson made the new rules on fucking Jake Paul, like oh my god, Paul's got the Jake Paul's gonna get fucked. It's like you might as well have fucking Mike Tyson rape him in their fight in November. Like he changed the fucking fight rules and everything. Like it's not gonna be a fight now. Like have you heard of the new rules?
No.
Well, guess what? It's gonna be old school. Each round's gonna be 4 minutes long. Rest time won't be a minute. It'll be only seconds, and the fight will not stop. Will not stop until one person can no longer continue at all.
Yay! Jake Paul, you're done.
Jake Paul tried to actually cancel the fight when Mike Tyson had that little health situation. That's not going to happen because Mike Tyson threatened to sue for $350 million if he does.
And plus, this is Iron Mike Tyson we're talking about. Come on now.
Huh? What?
We got to remember, this is Iron Mike Tyson we're talking about. He ain't going to back down.
Oh, damn right, no. Plus, there's a lot of money fucking involved. All the fucking sponsorships and shit. God damn, he's going to make a lot of money off this.
But still, he's the baddest man on the planet. He ain't going to back down from anything.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, the way Tyson has these old rules put up, I mean, Jake Paul's not used to it. Like, he's got to change everything. He's got to increase the stamina. He's got to make a lot of adjustments for this. There's been recent talks. Apparently, there's some leaked audio. I don't know if it's true because I haven't heard the audio where he's talking about paying off the referee to put it in his advantage and all that shit. I don't know. But if that's true, then he fucking disgraced the sport. Because remember, it's not like WWE and all that stuff. Like, boxing is a real... You fucking do that, tamper with that, that's going to ruin your life, your career. Make it a fixed fight or some shit.
But anyway, it's been a couple hours. I'm going to cut the stream here. I'm going to go chill out and relax, play a few video games. Thank you, everybody, for checking out the stream tonight. Hopefully this drama is going to let up because, again, the other person, all that stuff that I mentioned before, don't know what's wrong with his head, but I don't care. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and have a good night, all.
Yeah, and fuck Prime. Just drink Coke or Mountain Dew. That's more safer. Fuck Logan Paul.